guys. So due to daylight savings time making it dark in the morning when I normally film in the car at like 7:30 in the morning, I'm going to have to switch around my schedule and film before I leave in the house with the lights and stuff. So yes, that's going to be kind of a switcheroo for this daylight savings time. But today I want to talk about why eat raw food. So I can clamor on about it for hours, and so can a lot of other people. There's a lot of books on raw foods and stuff like that, but I want to explain more into detail, and I have notes here, why eat raw foods. So the thing is with society right now is that we love masking what's going on the inside by masking it on the outside. So a lot of people love makeup, and one thing that really stands out to me in terms of makeup is people put concealer on their dark circles and their kidney bags, and they think it's because of lack of sleep or something else, but no, that's your adrenal and your kidney health. Whenever you have dark circles right here and then puffy kidney bags, especially in the morning, not good, not good. That's your body trying to scream at you. Once again, like I always say, the body doesn't have a physical voice. We have a physical voice, but the physical body doesn't have a voice, so that's why it gives you these non-verbal communications like kidney bags or like headaches, stomach issues, skin problems, you know what I mean? So we love masking what's going on the outside with stuff like makeup or drugs or surgery, and then rather than going to the real root cause on the inside. So the pharmaceutical industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So you'd think that we would be healthy if the pharmaceutical and the medical industry had all of the answers. You'd think that we'd all be healthy, tip-top shape. You'd think that the human species would be in really good shape right now. But is it? No, it's not. Most people in this society are hanging on by a thread to their health. And also, if we look to nature, we'll realize that any wild animal that's not influenced by man, they don't get sick, right? So it's whenever man tries to play God and whenever man tries to get so much into intellectualism and science and stuff like that, we're all sick because of that. So all of this money that's invested into researching therapies and drugs and surgeries and stuff like that, a lot of money goes into that, but there's really little thought into prevention of diseases, the causes of these diseases, and why would they? Because that would reduce their profits, right? Just saying. Really what it comes down to, well, it comes down to a lot of things, but I'm going to pinpoint this right now. Our society is starving. And you might say, Victoria, America is thriving. People are obese, they have all this food to eat, and that's true. But people are starving, and children, pretty much every single child, unless the parent has some brains and is feeding them correctly. Children and people are starving for nutrients. People are, yes, they are choking on their obesity. But obesity and people that are malnourished and skinny all have the same problem. They're starving for nutrients. Especially if you're on the standard American diet. You're starving for nutrients. And that's why people are so flippin' hungry all the time. They can eat a pizza and then 5 minutes later they're still hungry because you never gave your body what it wanted. So, and also people are just maintaining in this society. They're not thriving. And I myself want to be thriving every single day. I cannot imagine going one day without feeling just vibrant and thriving, and that's not what the average person is doing in the society. They're just kind of maintaining, and they're hanging on by a thread, like I said. So people are doing this maintaining, and they're really not maintaining. People are sick and dropping like flies everywhere we go, but people are doing this by eating denatured proteins, trans fatty acids, refined sugar, chemical-laden processed food, junk food, also pesticide-laden foods, and just nutrient-deficient junk food, right? And that's not going to get you anywhere but a state of ill health. So whenever we start eating raw food, we start giving what our bodies are made for and what they want and what they soak up. we see our health skyrocket. We see these dis-eases go away when the process of detoxification occurs. And you know, of course, there's going to be periods of detox that is very, very uncomfortable. I can attest to this. I have had days of detox where you just have to pay your debt to nature for the wrongs you've done to your body. So often what happens with this is that people get tricked into thinking that the raw food and detoxification diet doesn't work. But really, they should have kept on the train of detoxification, which can take years, by the way, depending on how sick you are on the inside. But if you don't let that trick you and you keep on going, you're going to see your body in a whole new light. You're going to start feeling different than you ever did. Because chances are, since childhood, you have been fed wrong. Okay? So can you imagine when you take all of those things out of the diet and you let the body cleanse, you let it purge all of that junk, can you imagine how you're going to feel? Chances are you're going to feel totally different than you ever felt. Even if you're older and you're watching this right now, you're probably going to feel better than you did when you were 20, because when you were 20, weren't you eating toxic stuff? Weren't you drinking alcohol, possibly doing drugs? Chances are yes. I mean, when you let your body cleanse, miracles can occur. And what do we get when we eat these fresh, raw, organic plant foods? Well, number one, we get enzymes. Raw fruits and vegetables are full of enzymes, and what happens whenever we cook them? The enzymes get destroyed or severely, severely decrease, right? And enzymes are just so important and so essential to the body. Now, I don't take enzymes, okay? And maybe I'm naive for doing that, but my thing with enzymes and probiotics is that I don't want to become dependent on them, but maybe in this society we need them right now. So people like Dan McDonald and Lou Corona, maybe they are right, and maybe I'm wrong. But I don't take enzymes, but I do get a lot of enzymes in my raw fruits and vegetables. Tell me what you guys think about enzymes. I do want to hear that. Also, what do you get when you eat raw foods? You get raw fats, the healthy raw fat. Now, the standard American diet is probably 40-50% fat. I mean, it's just sludge, but it's the unhealthy type of fat. But raw healthy fats like avocado, fatty fruits like durian, and soaked and sprouted raw organic nuts and seeds, they're just so incredibly nourishing to the body, and they provide the body with essential fatty acids. They nourish the brain, which is like 60% fat. They help the joints. They provide minerals, antioxidants, vitamin E. I mean, they're just so good for the body. Also plant protein. So you get this beautiful raw fat. You also get trace vitamin and mineral content that you're certainly not going to get on the standard American diet. Also when we cook food, depending on the degree, we lose these essential nutrients. And we're already being shortchanged on our vitamin and mineral content due to agriculturally grown foods, if I can say that word. And so this makes it just an imperative to not cook your food, to do any further damage to it, because we need these trace vitamins and minerals, you guys. They're very, very important. Things like iodine, we just don't want to cook that out because there's already so little of it in the food. So you also get plant protein. So the old argument that you're not going to get protein from plants or that you got to combine certain proteins, that's just hogwash. It's just simply not true. And really it's just an archaic statement. So eating green leafy vegetables, nuts and seeds, like I said, and fruits provide very high quality protein, and it's just so much better and easier on the body than any animal protein, right? Or any synthetic whey protein powder. Oh my God, that's a whole other video. So, that's what you get, plus a ton of other things. But I don't want to do a video that's 5 hours long. So that's what you get when you eat raw foods. But what do you not get when you eat a raw food diet? Well, I'm going to do a whole nother video on that, because that's a whole nother video in and of itself, and I don't really have time right now. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I know sometimes I might seem intense, but that's because when I am on fire, I just want to get this message out, So sometimes I do videos like this. So hope it helped you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching. Click like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Etsy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Also, don't forget, look at these beautiful tulips in the background. They are so pretty. Bye!